Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to Nico Plays. So today we are playing Farming Simulator 19 once again, and we're back with the RP setup here, roleplay setup, however you want to call it. But I've done some work around here just in a few minutes. As you can see now, there's a bunch of grass. And I came up with a problem right here where I've decided that I'm going to have to fix this again. So that's going to be fun to do. Because this is a little pathway that is supposed to go connect to that area right over here, but I used it as a road thing, so I'm gonna have to remove that. And I also came up to this tree and cut it down, and now I gotta get somebody to come pick it up. So I have to load it up and cut it up for them, but I'll drop it off later to that area. I was thinking about later on selling this house and building a new one. And I got a shop I want to build, but we're just going to go ahead and get in the truck and get loaded up. I'm going to start her up. Alright, so now we're just going to go ahead and start heading over here to the I'm getting some lag, that's weird. I gotta drive over here. I pulled in over here, so I'm driving in the grass. I'm also gonna try to auction off the, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and start kind of like working on the wood, and then I'm gonna try to auction off that truck and see who wants to buy it. But first, I gotta come over here and work on loading up this wood and cutting her up. So I'm just gonna start cutting, and I'll meet you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and start up the truck again, and we're gonna go take this to another piece of land that somebody wants it dropped off at. Of course, I took about maybe, oh crap, I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. It took me about 20 minutes to load this up. It feels like, anyhow. I don't really know how long. But I'm just going to drop it off at a piece of land over here that they want it dropped off at. And while we're at it, I'm going to be looking at some land to put a shop at. That piece right there, I think 23 is a good piece. The one that I'm looking at right here. But I want something pretty flat and that won't be a pain to have set up. I like this one. 14 might just be it. So I may auction it off. And I'll put a shop right here. And that might be another video, or it might be today. I don't really know. But I'm going to go ahead and get this dropped off over here because we're just now rolling up to the, let's see, to the area they wanted at. Oh, I'm getting more lag. It's weird, I never get lag until I start recording. I'm going to drop it off right here. I know I could probably just sell it out of wood chips, but, you know, this is kind of easier for me. Because it's a lot of work. So they want it right here. We're just going to go ahead and start heading home. But I think that land 14, I believe I'm going to auction off. And get it. Because I think there's an auction going on for that land. So sooner or later, when it starts firing up, I'm going to try to buy it. And we can get the land. So, yeah, and we'll put a shop. I don't know what shop we can put yet. It just depends on which one I like. Matter of fact, I can already go looking for one in a little bit and start looking at one. But, I'm just going to wait on clearing up the rest of the wood because it's a lot of work. And we're already losing somewhat of daylight. So I'm just gonna park the trailer here. We can load it up later. I want to go load up the this truck right over here and go auction it off. So I'm gonna try to build a road for this so I can back up like this and pull straight in and stuff like that. Be easier for me. But I'm gonna go ahead and travel all the way up to the road and go to an auction and unload her and pull her through and see what people want out of it. It could go for a couple of $100. I'm hoping we get at least 2,000 for this truck because it's an older. Some trucks go for 15,000, but since we're here, I'm just gonna pull in right here and we'll see how much they want for it, and we'll pull her through the auction. But I will see you guys in just a minute, and be right back. Alrighty guys, so it's a new day, and so I sold the truck a little bit more than it was worth. I sold it for at least $30,000. So that was a good deal. Somebody bought it for about $30,000. I think they said they were going to use it for an antique. So that's nice. But I also got a load of rock for probably about $500. And I got this all fixed up. Now, I got some grass laid down here. Got this all fixed up here. And I even widened this a little bit and fixed up everything. So, now everything is better. But, I got all that. But it's the next day now, and I would like to go get some land and go auction that off for now, and later on we can get some concrete laid down and get a house, or not a house, but a garage or a shop put down there, and we might build the house on that land. So I want to go to that land and auction it off, because I know there's an auction about to go on within a couple hours. As you can see here, this road's built right where the sign is, but I'm just going to ignore it. I'm going to go towards that house. That right there, I think 21 is it, maybe, is a good piece of land too. That's where I could put a house, right here. I might put a house right there, you know, because I can have land on 14, which is all the way back here. I'm crossing you. But I'm gonna go ahead and park and go to this auction and try to get this piece of land right here. We'll see how much I can get it for. So I'll be right back, and I'll tell you the price and what's the plan. Be right back. Alrighty guys, so I just won the bid war, and I bought it for about $400,000. So I won the bid war for it, and I believe we're just going to be looking at some sheds and momentarily. But first, let's just look around and see what we got here. So as I see, there's going to be a little house that comes with it, like a little shed. But I'll just leave that there because it's antique, and the city probably wants it to stay since it's antique. But I could put a little. Of course, I'm going to tear up all this crop because I don't need it really. Now I might start a little farm later on and get some farming equipment, but that will be in another video. But this, I'm going to try to get it all fixed up, and I'm going to try to get some concrete laid out, and yeah. So I think this video, I'm going to go ahead and try to get some concrete laid down and get some grass put down. I'm going to try to get some grass put down first. Now this is going to take a couple, maybe 5 months to do, I believe. But first we need to go shed shopping. So I'll be right back, and I'm just going to go look at a few sheds that I like. So let me go look at some. Be right back. Alrighty guys, so this is the warehouse I'm going to go with. I think it's called the Bart, I don't know, Bogra warehouse. But I'm going to go with this warehouse, and there's a bunch of other warehouses that I can go with, like sheds and stuff like this. But I think I'll get one of these for the house, or it could be added on. But it just won't match. And here's another warehouse that I was thinking about going with, but it wasn't like I wanted. And same with this one, I was going to go with this one, but it wasn't what I wanted. So we're just going to go with the Bogra warehouse. And if I'm saying that wrong, tell me in the comments. But we're going to go with this warehouse. And so yeah, we just need to get some grass laid out and some concrete laid out. So I'll be right back once I get some grass laid down and the concrete laid down. So peace, and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so this is just 3 months later, and we finally got our foundation laid, and we got some grass laid down. And so here's our foundation. I'm just driving on it right now, because it shouldn't do anything. But this is what it's gonna look like as it's laid down, and it's gonna be laid about right here. So later on in the future, next video, there's gonna be a building laying right here. So I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna get some lights, some sewage connected. I've already gotten the sewage connected and stuff. All I need is frame and building, and the building would be here anytime soon. It's just gonna take maybe 2 more months for it to be built, and it should be here by next year, because there's gonna be some other stuff. So I'm excited. So we'll see how it turns out in the next video. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and peace.